Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Schumer raising the stakes for the 2024 election, the filibuster, your rights, and why the change of heart is really happening. Senate Majority Leader Schumer has now indicated that given the right circumstances after the election, he'd be willing to create exemptions to the filibuster rule so he can bring up votes on voting rights and reproductive rights. First, what's the filibuster? In the Senate, there's a rule that requires legislation to have 60 votes instead of a simple majority to advance legislation. The filibuster is a Senate-created rule, not a part of the Constitution. It can be totally done away with at any point in time by the Senate. However, both parties are reluctant to do so because they both know with the country as politically divided as it is, it would create a situation where the Senate becomes as dysfunctional as the House. The Senate is supposed to be the most deliberative body. They know that deliberative nature will quickly disappear without the filibuster. All of this is both an excuse the parties use to avoid getting rid of the filibuster and a fact. An end to the filibuster would dramatically alter the political landscape in the country almost overnight. Senators are politicians who won. They don't necessarily want a dramatically different landscape. They might not win in the new scenery. But now, Schumer seems open to carving out exceptions to the filibuster if Democrats maintain control in the Senate in 2025. These exceptions would be only for passing reproductive rights and voting rights legislation. The rest of the filibuster would remain intact. Okay, so why now? Why didn't they do this before? He's the Senate Majority Leader now. The simplest answer is Manchin and Sinema, two senators who caucus with the Democratic Party who are no longer going to be in the Senate. Both of them expressed their opposition when this was attempted in 2022. Schumer said, "We got it up to 48, but, of course, Sinema and Manchin voted no. That's why we couldn't change the rules." Well, they're both gone. We know Gallego, who is running for Sinema's seat, is for some kind of change to the filibuster rules, especially when it comes to protecting people's rights. In order for Schumer to push this through, one of two things has to happen. Either the Democratic Party overperforms expectations and grabs more Senate seats than the bare minimum to maintain the majority, or they just maintain the majority and every single person caucusing with the Democratic Party sticks together. The short version on this one is that the Senate Majority Leader is open to it, but they have to have the seats to work with to push it through. The only people who can make sure those seats are there are y'all. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.